Okay, this is Robert. Hopefully you can hear me. But I am grabbing what may be the last decent day of the year to try and correct a past wrong and make a decent video of the North Cascades Highway. So right now we're just outside Newhalem, and you can see it is a gorgeous day. It's October 6th, and when I left Everett this morning, the weather looked very gray and foreboding. Oh, mandatory bike shot. Here's the beastie, Ducati 848 Streetfighter, and the lights show. There we go. Slow start considering it's been running for a couple hours now. So Newhalem is a town. Now he pulls out after sitting there. But Newhalem, here we go, is a town that exists to support a dam in its structure. And what does it say here? Yeah, Seattle City Light. You can see the big wires coming from the dam and the powerhouse. I'll point it out as we go by. But there is a, this is the last year-round permanent residential town on the west side of the Cascade Mountains. We're here on the North Cascades Highway, Highway 20. And just past where you pull off for the powerhouse is where they have a large gate where they shut the highway in the winter. But anyway, there's a you can see there's a lot of parking here at the base of the cliffs here, and a pretty old train. It's a bit of a tourist trap, but that is a cool train. Old steam locomotive. But you can see these beautiful bare cliffs, okay? You can see the powerhouse straight ahead, and transformer farm here. And there's a little bridge over to the powerhouse, and there's a dam somewhere right around here on the Skagit River. But anyway, now we're actually in the canyon. Close the helmet up. But you can see the mountains look a little bald. That's because there was a fire in this valley approximately, oh, what was it, 3-5 years ago. Did a lot of damage. They can't do much to fight them on these steep slopes. Anyway, this is just a lovely road. It's a perfect motorcycle road. And it's also just amazing views everywhere. There are huge boulders in the river here that have fallen off the mountainside. So, not sure how far I'll go today. I had thought if the day turns out warm enough that I might actually take the bike all the way across the highway to the other side. But it has been a cold morning. I've been freezing my butt off. And And, whoa, I got the high beams on again. Keep doing that inadvertently. Doesn't help that I'm not wearing my summer gloves. It was cold and in the 60s when I left home this morning. Overcast, foggy, looking really gray and miserable. And I was heading to the mountains only on the dubious recommendation of my cell phone app that said that the weather would be sunny this afternoon. And since it's getting late in the season, and sunny days, whoa, got a drop of water from the tunnel there. But since this may be our last semi-decent riding day of the season, I felt I had to grab it. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, I believe. Anyway, today looks gorgeous. Our smoky summers have cleared off, and it's crystal clear out here today. So this is part of the North Cascades National Park. This little strip of land here is maintained by the Washington Highway Department. It is a commercial highway. It's the northernmost east-west route over the Cascades before you come to Canada. I'm going to slow down because this is a high-traffic area. This is Gorge Creek, and the road, this bridge overlooks a very tall canyon. I don't know if you really can't see it through the grating, sadly. But it is truly a gorge. It's a gorgeous gorge, too. I mean, I'm babbling. But you cross there and look down, and the water's about 120 feet down below you. So it's just, it's carved this cleft in the rock. Another tunnel. This one drips too. Anyway, I'm not going to go too tremendously fast, much as I'd like to. Just want to give you some scale of this place. I did all this a couple months ago in July. And sadly, I had the camera aimed too low. One of the issues with this bike is it's impossible to either get the very low instrument cluster in the picture and actually see anything but just the road ahead of you. So hopefully I have the camera tilted back far enough to where you're actually getting a view here. You can see it is fall, the maples are starting to turn. The bright yellow ones are the grand maples, the reddish ones are the vine maples. Oh, lovely. This is just such an awesome motorcycle road, as you can see. And finally I can ride it with some confidence. If you check out a previous video, I talk about how I rode all summer with a pretty miserable set of tires on this bike. I should have known better. I should have swapped them out immediately when I got the bike, but I was too eager to ride it. And a little worried about the cash outlay. Anyway, here you can see a little lake. It's actually the Skagit River in a still deep area. Shouldn't really call it a lake, although the next time we see the river, it will have been dammed. We're going by the Diablo Dam up here. You can see the signs for Diablo. Oh. It's called Gorge Lake. This is a really nice twisty area here. I'm so timid on these. Okay. These tires are much more confidence inspiring than the last time I rode this. Hey bud. Hey. They're not waving in the corners, can't blame them. I kind of took it easy through there. Oh, a bit bumpy. There we go. No, you don't have to leave any comments about what a crappy rider I am, I know. This bike and these roads are pretty much wasted on me, but I still have fun. And that's now Lake Diablo, and we'll get a better view of it. I don't know if I'll stop at the overlook, but yeah, I may just go on since it looks like it's going to be clear. My only concern is the temperature. The thermometer on the bike was in the mid-40s all the way up here. And even now I think it's only in the reading in the 50s. Let's see. I don't know where, I lost my spot. Oh well. Yeah. So weird having a thermometer on my sport bike, but it's kind of cool. So there's a campground up ahead here on the right. Spent a couple of nights here. We're at the base of Colonial Peak. There's a creek called Colonial Creek, and that's the name of the campground as well. There are some of the regular maples. See, they're changing. I felt a bit of time pressure to do this ride today, One, it looked like I'm not sure if we'll get another decent weekend. Our past 2 weekends have been fairly cloudy and wet. And there's a period in late October where you get a lot of wet leaves on the roads, which kind of inhibits the enthusiasm. Okay, here's the campground coming up here, and we're going to cross the bridge here. Technically it's Diablo Lake, but it's the Thunder Creek Valley on the right, which goes all the way up to the Cascade, the high Cascade country, where he has some 8,000 and 9,000 foot peaks. Diablo Lake. So I'm not feeling too chilled, so we may try and just do a transit here. Once you commit, you're pretty much in it for the day. It's due to the lack of services. The last gas was back in Marble Mount. Nice peak there. I think most of the mountains on this portion are limestone. And then as we head east, we'll actually get into the high granite peaks. I'm not sure whether we'll see snow. It's quite possible. So Diablo Lake is down there, and there's an overlook up here on the left, which you can see from a past video. I did some shots, panoramic views from the overlook. Probably not going to do that now, and just due to time constraints, if I commit to the Cascade Transit, it means it'll be all day. We're talking at least 2 hours. I have to go up because I have to go across the mountains about 80 miles to the town of Mazama, fill up with gas and come back. And I won't get home till after dark. We've been getting sunsets around 6. So now at some point there's another dam. I think I caught a glimpse of it there. And that creates Ross Lake. And the Ross Lake runs all the way. What is on the highway here? Is that water? It looks like somebody dripped oil. Okay, zip to the other side here. Beautiful canyon. Or I shouldn't say canyon, but cliffside here. You can see the vine maples on the hillside there are turning red. Really quite beautiful. And looks like I'm behind a sightseer, so I don't know, I may pass him if I get a chance. We'll see. Haven't done this on the Beastie. Done it several times on the Honda. And usually I'd head across and camp on the other side and then come back, because it makes for a pretty long day trip otherwise. But the scenery up at Washington Pass is stunning. Good God. Yeah, they're definitely sightseeing. And I can't blame anyone for wanting to take all this in. It is quite beautiful. Anyway, I was freezing my butt off this morning. I just stopped in Darrington on the way out, get a latte. Yeah, I don't blame you. I should do that. But, yeah, it was the temps on the bikes, thermometer reading in the mid-40s. All morning, and by the time I got to Darrington, I had a good case of the shivers. Sat and had a coffee. Got a little warmer, and then had a hot lunch in Marble Mount. There, he's speeding up. And that helped me a lot. I also bought a t-shirt at the restaurant just to have another layer. So I'm only wearing the t-shirt, long sleeve knit shirt, my thermal lining for the jacket, and that's about it. So the extra t-shirt will hopefully help a bit. I don't know, I may be shivering again by the time I get to Miss Emma, just considering Washington Pass is a mile high, and the temps will drop again. See, it's already dropping. We're back in the 40s. Whoa, beat up road there. You're fine, don't worry. There are no sharp corners anymore. This section is quite tame. Oh, he doesn't trust me. Okay. See? Nice mellow corner.